Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening everyone. Today we are going to learn something you actually use every day without realizing it. It is simple present tense. We'll focus at nominal and verbal. When you say I am tired, school starts at 7 and Raisa is my favorite singer, you are already using the simple present tense, both nominal and verbal. Nominal using to be is MR and verbal using a verb 1. Alright, to understand the simple present tense more clearly, we need to look at two basic patterns. Sentences with to be and sentences with action verbs. Okay, let's start with sentences with to be. A sentence that uses the verb be must have complement. Noun, it can be noun, adjective, or adverb. Sebuah kalimat yang menggunakan kata kerja be is MR harus ada complement atau pelengkap. Nah, complementnya bisa berupa noun, kata benda, adjective, kata sifat, or adverb, kata keterangan. For example, she is a teacher. She a subject is to be, a teacher, complement noun. He is tall. He a subject is to be, tall, complement adjective. They are at school. They subject are to be at school, complement adverb. All these sentences called nominal sentences. Why? Semua kalimat ini, she is a teacher, he is tall, they are at school, semua kalimat ini disebut dengan nominal sentences atau kalimat nominal. Why? Because the predicate is not action verb. Karena predikatnya tidak berupa kata kerja aksi, but be that followed by complement. Akan tetapi predikatnya berupa to be yang diikuti dengan complement atau pelengkap, yang mana pelengkapnya itu bisa berupa noun, adjective, or adverb. Next, the second basic pattern of sentence is verbal sentences. The sentences use action verbs and the verb already functions as the predicate. Semua kalimat verbal ya itu menggunakan action verbs atau kata kerja aksi yang mana fungsinya secara otomatis sebagai predikat. Jadi verbal sentences adalah kalimat yang predikatnya itu berupa action verbs atau kata kerja aksi. Sedangkan tadi yang nominal sentences adalah kalimat yang predikatnya bukan berupa action verbs atau kata kerja aksi, melainkan to be yang disertai dengan complement atau pelengkap. Nah, jadi kalau di verbal sentences yang namanya complement bisa dipakai, bisa enggak ya. So, a complement is not always needed. Jadi yang namanya pelengkap di dalam verbal sentences tidak selalu dibutuhkan. For example, she eats. Dia makan. Nah, this sentence no complement. Tanpa ada kalimat pelengkap, she eats ya, ini sudah bisa dipahami maknanya. And then they play football. Their subject play verb 1 and then football object. Nah, this is using complement. The sun rises in the east. The sun subject and rises verb 1 in the east adverb. Jadi kalimat verbal bisa menggunakan complement, bisa juga tidak. Nah, intinya kalau kalimat verbal adalah kalimat yang mana predikatnya berupa verb 1 atau action verbs, kata kerja aksi. Kalau kalimat nominal adalah kalimat yang predikatnya bukan merupakan action verb, bukan kata kerja aksi, melainkan be yang diikuti oleh complement. Okay, you get it? Next, form of nominal sentence. Sekarang kita menuju kepada rumus. Ya. Untuk nominal sentence yang positif, rumusnya adalah subject, kemudian to be, am is are, and then complement. For example, I am happy. I a subject, am to be, happy, complement, adjective. She is a doctor. She a subject, is to be, doctor, complement, noun. They are ready, they a subject, are to be, and ready is complement. Subject, to be, and complement. Nah, di kalimat nominal ini selalu membutuhkan complement karena apa? Karena dia tidak bisa berdiri sendiri. I am secara makna kurang bisa dipahami, but if there is complement, maknanya bisa lebih jelas. I am happy, saya bahagia. Oke, next. Rumus yang kedua dari nominal sentence adalah negatif. Rumusnya subject, to be, not complement. For example, I am not tired. I a subject, am to be, not negative, and then tired complement. He is not at home. He a subject, is to be, not negative, and at home is complement, adverb complement. Okay. And then next, interrogative form. Rumusnya adalah to be, taruh di depan, setelah itu subject, and then complement. For example, are you ready? Are to be, you subject, ready complement. Is he your friend? Is to be, he subject, and your friend is complement. Now, verbal sentences. Nah, untuk kalimat verbal, yang rumus positifnya adalah subject plus verb 1. You can add s or es for the subject he, she, it. When the subject I, we, they, without adding s or es. For example, I walk to school. I a subject, walk verb 1. And then she walks. She a subject, walks verb 1 by adding s. He goes. He goes home. He a subject, goes verb 1 by adding es. And then negative form of verbal sentence. Subject, do or does, and then not, and then verb 1. I don't like milk. She doesn't eat meat. Oke. Saya tidak suka susu. Saya tidak makan daging. Oke, next. Interrogative form. The structure of the form is do or does, and then subject, and then verb 1. Do or does plus subject plus verb 1. For example, do you play badminton? Do auxiliary verb, and then subject, and then verb 1. Does she speak English? Nah, kalau sudah ada does, maka speak without s. Ya. Apakah dia berbicara bahasa Inggris?